Welcome back, everyone. If you thought the Steam Deck was the peak of Valve's hardware ambitions, you might want to sit down. Valve has just dropped a triple threat announcement that is set to completely overhaul the PC gaming landscape in early 2026. We're talking about 3 new devices: a reimagined Steam controller, a powerful new Steam Machine console, and a surprise standalone VR headset called Steam Frame. Today we're doing a deep dive. We have new hands-on impressions, full spec breakdowns, and the first credible price speculation. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about that device that connects you to everything else: the new Steam controller. For those who remember the original, Valve has kept the trackpads and back buttons but finally added traditional dual thumbsticks. And these aren't just any thumbsticks. They use TMR, which is tunneling magnetoresistance technology, for superior accuracy and durability. Let's talk about the key features. Inputs. It has a standard ABXY layout, a symmetrical stick arrangement, and a new feature called Grip Sense. This lets you activate gyro aiming just by squeezing the grips or touching the capacity sensors on the sticks. We also have the puck. Charging and connectivity are solved with the puck. It's a magnetic wireless adapter that clips onto the controller to charge it and snaps off to plug it into your PC for a low latency connection. We also have the built-in dongle. And here's a great quality of life feature. The new Steam Machine has the controller's wireless adapter built in, so you don't need the puck, freeing up all your USB ports. Battery life. You're looking at over 35 hours of playtime on a single charge. Next, the Steam Machine is back, and this time it's a singular focus vision from Valve. First off, its size. Hands-on reports describe it as closer in size to a GameCube and less than half the size of an Xbox Series X. It's tiny, and to achieve that clean look, the power supply is internal, so no giant ugly power brick sitting on your floor. I'm sure we're all happy about that. But the real story is the power. Valve is targeting 4K at 60 FPS using upscaling. Here's what's inside. The CPU is a semi-custom 6-core 12-thread AMD Zen 4 processor. The GPU is a semi-custom AMD RDNA 3 graphics chip with 28 compute units. And the RAM. Now this is interesting. It uses a split memory system with 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM for the system and 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM, dedicated just for graphics. So, what does that mean for real-world gaming? Hands-on reports from IGN are promising but realistic. They play Cyberpunk 2077 at 4K Ultra settings with FSR on performance and said it ran nice and smooth, even holding up with ray tracing enabled. However, they also tested Silent Hill F, which struggled at 4K Ultra and required tweaking down to 1440p medium to run well. This is the key. It's still a PC, not a locked console. You will have tweaking options, and to help with that, Valve is expanding its verified program. Soon you'll see Steam Machine verified badges in the store for customization. The front panel is magnetic and swappable, and Valve will even release the 3D printing files so you can make your own. Now for upgrades, the back panel comes off to reveal an easy replaceable M2 SSD slot that fits a standard 2280 drive. The RAM and CPU, however, are soldered down. Finally, the one more thing of the announcement: the Steam Frame. This is Valve's next generation standalone wireless VR headset. It runs SteamOS, so you can play native VR games and your entire flat screen Steam library on a massive virtual screen. Let's talk a little bit about the text. Let's start with the visuals. It uses custom, quote, pancake lenses with dual 2160 by 2160 LCD panels running at up to 144 Hz. Let's talk about streaming. The killer feature is foveating streaming. It uses built-in eye tracking to render high-quality details only where your eyes are looking, not only saving bandwidth, but keeping the image crisp. Now the controllers. The hybrid controllers are designed to work for both VR and traditional games, splitting a full gamepad layout across your two hands. And finally, let's talk about the price. While not final, Valve has stated they are aiming for a sub-dollar price point for the Steam frame. So, when can you get these and how much will they cost? All three devices, the Steam Machine, Steam Controller, and Steam Frame, are scheduled to ship in early 2026. As for price, Valve has been clear the Steam Machine will be priced like a PC, not a console. But what does that mean? Well, industry speculation from outlets like PC Gamer have analyzed the hardware, noting that Valve is using smart, cost-saving tech, like a GPU based on an older established architecture to keep the price aggressive. The consensus from industry speculation is landing on a potential starting price between $499 to about $600 for the 512GB model, with a 2TB model likely costing more. A $499 starting price would be incredibly competitive and follows Valve's strategy from the Steam Deck. Valve is building a unified ecosystem where your library follows you everywhere. What are you most excited for? The powerful new Steam Machine or the return of the Ultimate Controller? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I have a Steam Deck OLED and I use it everywhere I go, even when I'm home. I also have the Meta Quest 3. Unfortunately, I don't use that a lot, so I don't see myself getting the Steam Frame, but I can definitely see myself getting the Steam Machine and obviously the Steam Controller as well. Be sure to check me out on YouTube Live and Twitch, as you can find me progressing through games and simply chill with me. I would also like to mention that I now offer 2 levels of membership on YouTube where you can obtain exclusive perks or simply support my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.